Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Now, I think it's safe to say that we have quite a few Charizard enjoyers in the audience with us. So I wanted to make a little, almost a call to action kind of video, because I have been, since Ladder came out, just really thinking, spinning my wheels, what's the best way to play Charizard? What's going to be the most fun, the most consistent, have the best matchup spread? And that's what I am kind of trying to present to you today as what I think is a good starting point for what could be a kind of really well-rounded Charizard build going into Journey Together format. So we have Zard, of course, but a little bit of a thinner line here. It's just a 2 Charmander, 2 Charizard line, so we are relying on the rare candies here. But we're not being too stressed out from item lock, because we have quite a few, well, not quite a few, we got a couple alternate attackers here. So we have, of course, Fan Rotom for early game if we need to, but we've also got Terapagos that is, in comparison to other Charizard lists, is going to be kind of more of a star of this deck. We're going to be looking to probably take a couple early game knockouts with Terapagos with this list. So we're going to be relying on them quite a bit more than you might in other lists. And then to kind of round out some other matchups where we're struggling just a touch, we've got Lillie's Clefairy in this deck for Dragapult, of course. Can make an appearance in Raging Bolt, although we don't typically struggle hitting those Raging Bolt numbers. Terapagos can pretty easily hit, not easily, but can hit 240. Zardondo hits 240 after just the opponent takes 2 prizes, so that's not a big deal. But Lillies is a really easy way to snipe out some dragons, especially into the Dragapult matchups. Really great there. Which also, speaking of, we have a copy of Munkidori in this list. Now this one I'm just playing around with. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you love it. But I think, you know, if you're going up against, we see a lot of bench snipe index right now. You're going up against like a Hops or a Dragapult, something like that, that's going to leave damage in play. You can throw it back. Now you're swinging for 30 more. You're just kind of answering a couple problems with that. And then also to help out our mass, we've got the Max Belt coming back at us again, so that Terapagos can be swinging for 290. It's great into things like Golden Go and some of those higher health hitters. And then Charizard can hit even bigger numbers more quickly for things like Archaladon and matchups such as those. So this is kind of what I'm cooking with right now. This is subject to change, and I really would appreciate all of y'all's input as far as what we think could make this deck even better going forward. This Bloodmoon Ursaluna, I think that's a good late game attacker, especially because we're running 3 Jet Energies, so if we get caught with it in the active, not a big deal. And then we still do have the 1/1 Pidgeot line, which has actually been feeling really great to have that quick search option available for us here, as well as which gives us the chance to kind of run alongside the Noctowls. We can run a thinner but more diverse supporter line here. So we've got 2 Jacq, which I could see cutting down to 1 Jacq and then 1 of something else. But I don't want to get too many one-offs going. So we got 2 Jacq, 2 Boss, 2 Iono, and then 1 Crispin, which has been really great for making some swings mid-game, or where we just need to get into a Terapagos really quick or get into a Clefairy really quick. That's been awesome for that. Turo, of course. And then this one, I like it, I don't like it. Briar is always like, when you need it, it feels like the best card in the world. You're so glad to have it. But then the other 8 games that you're playing, it's just, you never even think about it really. But it's one of those cards where I always hesitate to cut it out, especially in a Tera heavy deck, just because, man, it feels so good to swing prize trades back the other way right at the end of a game. And it makes it so that taking a 1 prize aggressively at the start doesn't feel quite so bad. So let me know what you think. Love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm just going to show off one game, kind of a mirror match here, so stay tuned for that. I'll stop yapping. Let's jump straight in. My name is Jared, and I'll be your gameplay nurse today. Okay, so we got a little Charizard action going on over there. Squad is up. So let's set up our own now. We'll just do a little nest for a Rotom. And then see, we got our Pidgeot. Got a Pidgeot and our Pidgey. Prized 2 candies. 2 candies prized again. That happened to me last game too, and that was quite a bummer. So I think we'll just hold off on Pidgey then. We'll prioritize Charizard and Noctowls, and then if we can get that going later in the game, maybe that'll work, but we're not going to stress about it for now. What's unfortunate is that we do open ourselves up to getting cried on pretty heavily here. But we'll just have to see how that goes. Attach return. Terapagos can't attack, so we're not missing out too much. And we'll just wait and see what they got cooking over there. Although if they do cry and they knock out like Charmander, which probably definitely going to be the target, then you know, we get a counter knock with Terapagos, maybe if we can load up the bench, which with 2 Noctowls, if they don't Iono us, that's a very real possibility. Otherwise we're in danger. So we'll just we'll hope they don't Iono us. And we'll go from there. Crispy Crystal. Okay. So no Iono. So they're going to cry on our Charmander. Boo-hoo. That's okay. We'll swing. We'll go Terapagos angle instead. And we'll just swing around like that. Get crazy with it. And then that gets rid of their crystal pretty early in the game, which I am more than fine with. And then we'll just be dealing with Charizards after that, I suppose. So we're definitely going to need another Charmander on the bench, so we're going to be Noctowling for some buddies. Get that guy going again. Area 0 is going to stay in place all game, I would imagine. That's not a big worry. And then we just got to deal with Charizard, which we should have the upper hand there because they'll be running. We're running Max Belt, although we won't be one-shotting until they're down to just 2 prizes, because that would be 270. Oh no, doesn't work like that. Oh, that math does not work in our favor at all. Huh. It's a bit of a bummer. See, now for me, if I was working over there, I would have used Charizard to accelerate energy to the Ogerpon, and I would have Iono'd myself. Especially if I saw my opponent grabbing 2 Owlies out. That would have definitely been a priority numero uno. But, you know, the Crispin play is not too bad. It sets up their back attacker. That would have been more of a disruptive, like, gamble type play, which you know me. You know me in gambling. Either one's pretty correct, I think. Alright, Julie Siki. Let's see, what supporter do we want this turn? That's an excellent question. Alright, well, we know we need candy, for sure. Don't need Crispin. We could... Ooh. Do we want a Turo here? We could accelerate to the Fan Rotom. How much energy do we have? Well, no, because Charizard's going to be one-shotting no matter what. So, no, I don't think so. Buddy for sure. We need to bench up. Okay, let's start there. Oh yeah, they knocked out Charmander. I didn't need candy. Just kidding. That's not for this turn. Okay. And then let's just Jewel Seeker again. Don't need an energy. We can attach from hand there. Yes, I would. don't want to Iono them. I don't boss here. I don't need Crispin. Unless I want to set up like another attacker, like another Terapagos for later. Just kind of get ready for next turn. But hopefully next turn we'll have a good Fez here, I suppose. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay. Let's grab a Fezzy. And we'll go ahead and see what we get off Flip the Script. Another buddy, that's great. And let's get these two. Maybe could have held off on getting the Fan Rotom there, but that's okay. And yeah, I don't think, well, especially because we can't accelerate the energy now. I don't Turo. We are good. Just sit there. Sit tight. My only regret is benching the Fan Rotom. Hopefully we get a candy here. Of course we don't. That's okay. We know that we have 2 candies prized, so we can play around that at least. Because we're smart, we prize checked a little bit. Just a skosh. I don't know exactly what's in my prizes, but I do know I'm missing some candies, and that makes me sad. Okay, they're not foreseeing a Turo future. That's actually kind of good for us, because this is definitely a match where a Turo is going to be pretty impactful. Oh, you hate to see it. Did they pull that out of Owls? Should I have known that was there? They pulled a Turo and a candy out with Owls, and then they Ultra Balled the Turo away. Nope, they didn't pull it out with Owls. I did not know that was there. That makes me feel at least a little better. Are they playing a supporter? Oh, research. Durr. Okay, so they knock Ghosts. Go down to 3. We're swinging for 270 to... Man, 320 with Max Belt. That feels real bad. That's okay. We'll just boss up Fez. We could counter Catcher Fez and Iono, potentially. If we had another rare candy, that would be just so cool. Okay. No problems there. See ya. Alright, let's push Mander, because we know we're going to be able to get Charizard here. Okay, we might need a few more energy in the deck. I don't actually know. I know we need at least 1 Owl back. Get 2 Owls and an energy. And then Candyzard first. Okay. Glad for that. Those going. Ultra Ball, we could get rid of Area 0 and probably Jacq. That's probably fine. Or no, we're not going to need Psychic in this one. We're not going to need Area 0. Okay. Get us an Owl. And then we're going to... What's that? What's going on there? Owl for Iono. And probably a Nest Ball, honestly. Or Max Belt. I don't need the Max Belt though. Or no, I'm gonna... Oh no, Counter Catcher. Do we have it? One time, there it is. Counter Catcher Iono. Okay. Yes, I would like to use Jewel Seeker. Thank you. We already discussed this. Perfectamundo. Countercatcher Scribs. This does leave me open to Briar, and that's unfortunate. Okay, let's buddy see what we cooking with. Absolutely nothing. Fantastic stuff. Let's Night Stretcher for an owl too. Okay, flip a Scrippa. Perfect. There wasn't... I could get like a Clefairy or a Munki or something. Terapagos. Definitely Terapagos. Or... Terapagos is great for certain things. I'll just get this one. Because if Charizard gets knocked, I'm kind of just cooked anyways. Okay. And then we'll Burning Darkness for 270. Hold on. Okay. Okay, you got the Briar, but they can't knock Zard, right? Because they're only swinging for 300. Oh, but they could Dusclops. Shoot. So they could have it like that. It would be surprising, but they could have it like that. And hey, look, a rare candy. Wow. Interesting. So, okay. Potential. Dusclops. Seeing one reason that we should have gone for the Terapagos. Oh, but we just need boss. We just need boss and we win. Okay. Briar? Oh, no, they can't Briar. Okay, so we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're just gonna get a Noctowl, we'll boss. We'll win the game. Go eat some dinner. Call it a day. So this list is very much like just kind of I'm throwing things at the wall. I'm seeing what sticks, what I like, what I don't like. Probably be heavily modifying it as I go. But I wanted kind of a Zard that can really just sort of answer everything, right? Oh, I don't like when it does that. I'm trying to like push forward and I always... Anyway. Really looking for like a Zard list that can just kind of answer like a lot of different problems. Like, so for this one, you could even throw in like a... Let's flip the script first. You could throw in like a de-evolution in case you're facing a lot of melodics, and you have the Munki already, you just throw 30 damage on with Adrenabrain, and then you de-evolve into Feebas, and then it gets knocked out that way. There's just like a ton of different things that you can do with this one. So let me know what you think might be a good addition, what you might include if you were running this list. And we'll just keep workshopping it together. I think this will be a fun one to just like work through. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your questions, let me know your concerns, let me know how your day's going, how your ladder's going. Have you reached Arceus yet? Hit me up. We'll chat in the comments, but thanks for sticking around for this one. We'll catch you next time.